Hello and welcome everyone to another episode on Glenleathann, a lovely little spot in Scotland somewhere. Hope you enjoy the episode. Okay. Good evening, Scrump.
Morning, Johnny. How you doing?
I'm doing good-ish.
I'm just starting up, about to be into.
Yeah, no, that's fine. You were missed yesterday, mate.
Yes, I had a really long day in the cold.
Yeah.
And when I fell asleep in the couch and I didn't wake up before midnight.
Okay.
And when I woke up, okay, it's too late now.
Yeah. No, we sort of surmised that might have been the issue.
Yeah, the missus was already in bed too. I fell asleep and, well, that was it.
Yeah.
It was really cold outside and I got into the heat of the house and got some good
nothing
food,
worse.
stomach full, and, well, I mean, I enjoyed it. It's not that I didn't enjoy it, but I was supposed to get around, but it didn't make it.
No, that's fine, mate. No, you were missed, but yeah, we thought, yeah, you must be pretty busy. Or had a busy day and were worn out, one of the two.
Yeah, pretty much the last one, yep.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a really nice looking map, Johnny.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm impressed with it. Apart from busy, your weekend's been alright?
Yes, I'll be right back, Johnny.
Yeah, no problem.
Alright, I'm back, Johnny.
Welcome
yes,
back.
I had a good weekend so far.
Oh, good.
Good evening.
Hey, Gizmo, good evening.
How are you doing?
Good, mate.
I'm alright.
Good. It's -3 over here at the minute.
-3. Bugger that.
Yep. And it's going to go...
You can have that on your own, mate.
Then it's going to... It's only till 10 o'clock and then it's going to start raining and get warmer.
Okay.
So, is there new mods today?
Oh, a couple of dozen, yeah.
Yeah.
Just thought I would double check.
Yeah, they're all linked in. Well,
Oh, you didn't play yesterday, please.
bar one, they're all linked in.
They're all mod up.
Oh,
Yeah.
mod up. Good. I got 6 downloading from mod up, so
Yeah, so
Oh, is that
you
all?
probably got them all.
Oh, wait, it was small.
You probably got them all.
good.
Good evening, Monka.
I had 4
Good
from
evening.
mod up, but then I think I already had the others.
Yeah. Well, there was one I put in half an hour ago. I never noticed it. There's some
Oh, did
It's
you?
a cow barn.
it's a 2 cow barn pack by Lancy Boy. And I
Cow
thought,
I
barn.
only
oh
come out
yeah,
yesterday.
everyone loves Lancy Boy, and I like the look of these and the sound of them, and the fact you can change the colours of the sheds and all that.
Can I get a full refund on my existing cow barn then?
Yes. Yes,
Yeah.
I sold my cow barn. Anything you place on the map, you'll get a refund for. But if you delete things out of the map, you don't. So
Everything you place on the map.
You place yourself.
Oh, so if you place one yourself, then when
yeah.
you sell it, you get half back.
Yeah.
But if it's in the game,
Yeah.
you pay to get rid of it.
Yeah.
Understood. I think.
What colour do I want it? Not bloody red. What's around the back there? Oh, yeah.
Hello?
Hello, Doc.
All right,
Hello,
Doc.
Doc. How are you?
Doctor. What's around the back? Oh, yeah. Gee, he's going to struggle. I don't really want the robot over there. I'll have to level that ground out first. Yeah. How'd you go with your leveling, Monko? Did you practice and get used to it a bit more?
No, that was ridiculous. I ended up remaking a blank map, and it's working perfectly fine now.
Yeah, I said some of the maps can have an issue where the ground isn't quite right and it's sort of off. So when you go to level, it's always a few pixels or 20 pixels to the left or the right. Yeah, it's a bit off-putting.
What are you guys up to today?
Not a lot, mate. You know me. Always
Same old,
busy
same
doing
old,
nothing.
Aha! Excellent. I am organizing, I guess. What? Gizmo doesn't like me anymore?
Nah.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
can you blame him?
Well, I don't blame him, no. I can understand.
Yeah. I don't know, he's probably having technical issues.
He had a lot of technical issues last night. Poor bugger couldn't get on for, half an hour. His internet kept playing up.
Well, I'm wondering if maybe he's starting to have the downfall of something in his PC, you know.
No, he does genuinely have internet issues.
I was been doing alright lately, though. Since he got that new connection, it's been quite stable.
Yeah.
So far.
But they're fiddling around with it. They have been. They warned him. So.
Welcome back, Gizmo.
Yeah, I'm just. I don't know what's happening here. Something's not working.
Ooh.
I went through. I was playing Xbox quite a long time ago now,
Yeah.
and I was blaming the Xbox servers.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
I would join up, and there'd be 3 or 4 of us joined up, and then another person would join and kick me out, and then couldn't I could play the game, but I couldn't join anybody else. And I had all kinds of trouble.
Yeah.
And I was cursing Xbox up and down and swearing that, I'm like, I don't know what's wrong with it, this and that. Restart my router a whole bunch of times. Well, finally I just decided to get a new router.
Yeah.
And lo and behold, all of my problems went away.
Huh. Poor old router was not being very nice.
Well, it was corrupting it would bring the internet in and out, but it was the NAT. It was like it wouldn't let me talk to other people.
Oh, it was jealous.
I guess. I mean, it affected everybody too. My horrible connection was kicking other people out of the parties and stuff like that. And so my bad internet was messing up everybody else's.
Yeah.
Which I'm sure them guys were not too happy about too.
Yeah.
And girls, we had some ladies playing with us.
Hmm.
Looks like it's working again now.
You ready for your new headset, Gizmo?
No, not yet.
Oh, not yet, okay.
I haven't got enough. What were they called?
USB ports?
USB ports. I haven't got enough
okay.
USB ports because the one I bought's actually wireless. I thought it was wired, but it's I've charged it up. I've got to update it. But yesterday and today, the internet's been really weird.
All right.
Is it a wireless one, but it still takes a USB port? It's not a Bluetooth?
It's probably
No,
a Bluetooth USB connector.
It's a Bluetooth, but there's a little plug-in thing that it connects to.
Yeah, it's the same. I had to get one that had the little dongle thing because otherwise my Windows just does not like anything Bluetooth.
That's what it's got. It's got a dongle, but I haven't got enough spaces to plug it in because at the moment I used to have a wire from the router to the computer, but because I moved it all, Doc, and it's upstairs, I haven't had time to drill a hole in the wall and run the cable downstairs and put some trunking on it to run it down to the lounge where the router is. So I'm using a dongle for the Wi-Fi on the computer because it hasn't got a Wi-Fi unit inside it. All stuff we will get sorted.
Yeah, I put a wireless card in mine so I could move it into a different room.
Yeah, I think that's what I think I need to get.
They're quite cheap. It wasn't very expensive.
No, probably not. But it's not like if it was computers and me are not that savvy. If I had to put a new camshaft in a Lotus twin cam, wouldn't be a problem.
Well, it's still a machine. It's still the same thing.
Well, yeah, but it's just
drilling an hole and get a cable in would be the most stable you can get.
Yeah, well, that would.
Well,
be
that's what I want to do. But the thing is, In -3, I don't really want to be outside drilling holes
Yeah,
in walls and stuff,
I know,
putting
I know.
conduit up. You know, so I'd rather just have a quick fix. If I can buy a unit, I could just take the cover off, plug it in somewhere, job done.
Yeah, I fully understand what you mean.
And it's going to be better than the dongle that I've got plugged in here, which my son gave me, to be fair. 2.6.
Yeah, that's all it was. It just, you know, I took the side off and pulled the blinks piece out and slid it in, plugged it in. Easy peasy.
It seems to be reloading itself every time you start the computer up. And it seems to take a while before it all settles down, which it wasn't doing that before, until I started messing about with all the USB port things on yesterday.
Well, be careful with Brummy's advice, because he gets himself quite in a pickle too.
Yeah. Well, no, it wasn't. I wasn't taking Brummy's advice.
I mean, he
You know,
World famous for it.
yeah, but I wasn't.
he makes his own problems by trying to fix a problem that's not really a problem.
Yeah.
Which is a problem?
But the only thing is that he is quite savvy with that, because over all the problems he's created himself, he has learned how to fix them.
He's got really good at fixing it. Yeah. Yeah, I could see that coming.
Well, because him and I built our computers both right around the same time, and we used a lot of the same components.
Oh, okay.
Except I think he's got an Intel chip and I've got an AMD.
Right. Okay. What AMD you got?
I don't remember now.
Is it a 5 or a 7? Or a
I
9?
don't remember now. It's got to be a 7. I'm pretty sure it's a Ryzen 7.
Right. Okay.
It would have to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we both were upgrading about the same time, and we both used the same motherboard, and he went with Intel and I went with AMD.
Right.
But he had problems for months, and he'd fiddle with this and fiddle with that, and then he'd have a different problem.
Yeah. Okay.
And I've had pretty much no trouble
No
at
problems
all.
whatsoever. Yeah. I mean, it's like what I've got here is just a mishmash. My two boys upgraded. One of them gave me their processor. The other one gave me his GPU. And I just walked into a shop in Ibarnet, a bloke makes computers, and said, look, I've got these, I'm looking for the rest of it to go together. And he said, well, I've got this thing here. He said, which funnily enough, I've just put together. He said, and if you want to give me them bits, he said, I'll put it in. He said, you can have this for $250. And I thought, well, that'd do me. And to be honest, it's run fabulous. But it's just a bit lacking when you go to big maps.
Well,
it's a lot better in 22 than it was in 19.
I mean, you
But
can always just turn your graphics down. That's what I used to do on my old computer.
But I'm thinking, what I was after was it's the GPU that's the weak link, and what I was after was a 6800 XT AMD, but they seem to have sold them all. Just the new cards come out, and
I ended up with a older model graphics card, because it was half the price, because the new ones had just come out.
That's what I was after, because the new ones are 7600, 7800, or 7900.
Yeah.
But it just right, it works. That's the thing. But I just the most important thing is getting this internet thing sorted.
Well, I think next time I'm going to take Johnny's and, you know, what Johnny did and just have somebody else build it to what I want.
Yeah.
And then I know the thing is everything. I mean, my brother gave me a website that was like, you put in a component and then it would give you a list of compatible components.
Yeah. Yep.
So everything is spec together.
Yep.
But
it all works right.
yeah.
So yeah.
But really, for the price of buying all the parts versus having a complete one already built, there's not a whole lot of difference. You know, I think they
Apart from
mark
the
up.
fact that you can't screw it up.
Well, I think when you buy your processors and motherboards and everything separate, I think the markup and the margin prices are a lot higher on that than buying a complete one.
Yeah.
They probably get a discount when they're not just buying one processor, they're buying a motherboard, they're buying hundreds of them.
Yeah, I always go to my local store and I'll ask him, this is what I'm looking for. This is what I wanted to be able to do. And you give me a good price and he fixes it. And I'm not worrying about it at all.
Yeah.
And then if anything happens, you just take it right back
I'll
to
go
him.
back to him, yeah.
Yep.
And I did that 2 times in a row already. I mean, my first PC I had over 6 years, and this one already for 5 years as well. And I'm quite happy with it, so I'll just keep going towards him instead of doing it myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think mine's pushing 3 now.
3 years.
Yeah.
I will need an upgrade like next year, something like that, but for now it's still running okay. I'm a bit short on memory.
Yeah, I know. I'm
Yeah.
getting old. I'm
Storage
a bit short
space.
too.
Yeah, I got a 500 gigabytes SSD, but that's a bit too short.
Yeah, I got 1,000 or a terabit.
Yeah, I would like at least a terabit for the next one.
What's that storage?
Yeah, I've got 2. I think I've got 2 terabits in this one. Because the last one I had was 1 terabit, and I had her maxed out.
I've got 2 currently, and I'm starting to think I'm going to run out of space soon.
Well, it's because we never delete anything, do we?
No, that's right. I've got 2 externals that are 3 terabyte. I've got a 1 terabyte internal and 2 SSDs.
They all small or what?
Small. The SSDs are 450 or something like that. 400 or something anyway. But they just run the one's got farm sim on and the other one's got Windows.
Makes your machine work a lot harder having to access different drives all the time.
Well, yeah, but the other ones I just store. They're only plug in for a USB, so I just store photos and stuff on it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and then like I just plug it in and unplug it where I need it.
Look what I had to do with the Xbox. Because it only has 250 gig of storage, and you get 3 games on there, and it's full.
Really?
Yeah, so I got an external 4 terabit external drive or something like that.
Right.
Something massive, so I'd never have to worry about storage again.
Yeah.
But the thing is, games are ridiculous in size, you know.
Yeah.
50, 60 gigabit for a game.
That's almost standard.
Mm-hmm.
A bit bigger game, it goes up really quick to like 80, 90 gigabytes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it doesn't take long at all, that's for sure.
Oh yeah. Oh,
I had a change of plan on the map, Johnny.
have you?
Which map?
When I'm starting to build.
Oh, have you? What do you mean by that?
Well, I had an area picked out that I was going to base it on, and
okay.
I changed my mind today, basically.
What, you're not going to do that area anymore?
No, I'm going to do a remake of Smoketown, and I've changed it to a 4x.
Is that
Nice.
a map you did before?
It is, yeah.
Yeah, I
Was
love
that
that map.
15?
What was that on?
Yeah, 15.
19?
13 and 15.
Yeah, I love that. I played it a lot in 15.
Got any pictures of the PDA, have we?
No, I only started today, mate.
No, of the old one, I mean.
Oh yeah, it's still you can still find it. It's still out there. Well, I saw 15 the other day, and I saw my description for my map with my name on it for some other mod, which I thought was fucking weird.
Another mod.
Yeah, another mod entirely.
Yeah, that happens, mate.
Well, it's gotten a lot better ever since they decided to start putting it on, Mod Hub. And people are more inclined to try to get their mods on there and make a little bit of coin off of it.
Well, you get paid. They pay you, do they?
Yeah, they
If
pay
you get- if
everybody on
down-
Mod Hub. That they either pay you or you can donate to charity or whatnot. But
Right, okay.
yeah, Giants pays all the people that have stuff on Mod Hub per download.
It's not a lot, but yeah, they do.
No, I don't suppose it is.
Isn't it after a certain amount of downloads, though?
But the thing is, though, if
I
you've
don't
got someone
know.
downloading 1 million of them,
I mean, the one I had on 19, I had 250,000 something downloads, and I made a couple $100 off it.
Oh, that's not bad.
oh really? What was
Yeah,
that?
and
What did you make for that?
it was actually for Homeworld. There's in the cow pasture. There's this big pasture, so I made like another cow pasture you could put in the pasture with no fences and everything. And then Wanko hated it so much we had to take it back off the map.
They're rubbish.
You got paid from Modder because you got loads of downloads of it.
Yeah, because it went on console too, which is if you want money, it's got to be off of.
Yeah, it's got to be going on console.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get
the
paid a lot
numbers,
more.
Yeah, I've gathered that. This is a fellow on Klein's Discord who's seems to do quite a few downloads, but all of his mods tend to be, sort of console-y rather than realistic. Right. Ready?
Yeah. I was trying to get more mods when 22 came out on there, but just never could get them through Giants.
Trying to get some more mods on. You say?
I'll be right back, fellas.
Yeah,
Get coffee.
Okay, Johnny.
Yeah, when 22 came out, I had a half a dozen mods I tried to get through Giants, and none of them could possibly get through it. So,
What was the issue?
different things with each one of them. They didn't have the testing tool out for like, I don't know, the first 9 months of the game was out. So you just keep submitting it, and they just keep telling you, oh, well, now this is wrong, and
Oh right, yeah, and in the end you get bored.
Well, you
You
get
keep
a little.
sending it in and keep getting kicked back.
Yeah, you get a little bit frustrated after the fourth,
Yeah,
fifth
that's what I
time.
mean. Frustrated.
You submit it, and you 6 weeks later they get back to you.
Yeah.
So, you know, I don't know. I just got kind of, over the whole thing. I wasn't really all that impressed.
Yeah.
I mean, now they got the tester out. I've submitted a couple other ones since then, but I've not really gotten through anywhere with them. I've had other problems with them.
Yeah.
Stuff that goes through the tester just fine, and then goes to them, and nothing happens. It gets rejected for something else or an error that I can't seem. One of them's got an error that I can't seem to replicate. I don't know how
You can't get it to reproduce it.
No, I never get an error in my log. I don't know what they're doing. They won't tell me what they're doing.
To get it to do the error.
Yeah,
Wow.
but I can't, for the life of me, I cannot reproduce that error. But they keep sending. I've submitted it like 3 times, and they've keep coming back with that same error.
Oh.
So I'm kind of like, well, I guess I'll give up on that. I don't really know what else to do.
Oh.
One of them I converted the big bud.
Right.
Yeah, I converted it over, and they kept sending it back, and then all of a sudden the Giants released their own conversion of it, which was whatever, like.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't really care, but
No.
they kept throwing mine back for the same errors that were in the mod.
They released.
Really? They released.
That's taking the piss, isn't it?
It's just a kick in the nuts,
That
that's
is,
all.
that is taking the piss.
Yeah, they, whatever.
They got a lot of form for that sort of stuff, though, haven't they?
Have they?
Yeah, over the years.
Oh, okay.
Well, like all the maps would have that bush that has an element that's too far out of whatever error in every freaking log. Gotta love Giants.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was one texture it didn't like, and I'm not really sure. They didn't do anything about it. They just stuck it back in there.
Yeah.
And I tried everything. It was I think it's a normal map or something. I tried everything to resave it in a different format, this and that, and I don't know what its issue was, but it kept every time you ran it through the tester tool, it would just be like, no, go pound salt. No one likes you.
Yeah.
I actually ended up changing everything.
Right.
Because it was something to do with the wheels or the rims or something. So I ended up actually changing out.
I'm back. Cavalier
Bunch of
Roy,
stuff,
hello mate.
Welcome back, Johnny.
Want to be what? My eyes aren't working today. Want to be careful. Submitting a mod with the same error as Giants can give you a warning stating if it isn't fixed, it will not accept the mod in the future. Yeah, I had heard that too, mate. Yeah. He must be commenting on something you guys were talking about while I wasn't here.
Yep.
Yeah.
We were talking about Doc's mods that have been turned down.
Yeah.
Every single one of them on 22.
Hello.
Uh,
Someone's bought themselves a Ponzi or whatever that one is.
Probably Gizmo.
Yep,
Gonna start
sure is.
tearing down the trees.
Yep.
yes. Destroy all trees.
Tree huggers won't like you, mate.
We'll be replanting, Johnny. It's sustainable logging we're doing.
Ah.
Sustainable logging, he says.
For every tree you cut, you plant 5 back.
Yeah, that's it. Jesus. Now there's a truck there. Someone's got a lot of money. Ain't me.
Well, you guys aren't playing all together, huh?
Me and the bank. Yeah. We have plenty of money way in bank.
Yeah, no, we've got a farm each. Play it every Saturday. It is Saturday over there, yeah? Yeah.
Right.
Sorry, it's not Saturday here. So. Is there room for me to put something, to buy something, mate?
There certainly is, mate.
Oh, good.
I moved them out the way.
Das is good, yeah. Right. Oh. What's the... yeah, I can. Good.
You gonna push the time up a bit, Johnny?
I'm sorry, what?
You gonna push the time up a little bit?
Not while I'm seeding, mate. Sorry. But I will.
Why'd you turn it down for seeding them?
So I get time to seed it.
Is it a very big field then?
Well, it's the biggest field I own. I'll turn it up to 2. Haven't you got any work to do?
Yeah, but nothing's going to grow or do anything.
Ah,
I will run out of something to do, sure.
well then I'll go fast.
Then I'll go fast.
Oh, God.
Yeah, Mr. Easy Answer, that's what he is. Right. It's all sorted. I can find my desk again. Yeehaw.
You have to find your desk.
Yeah. So much rubbish on it, Doc? Or
Yeah.
paperwork?
Yes.
Beer cans.
No. No.
Pizza boxes.
Oh, I'd love to eat some pizza. Oh, I would love to eat some pizza. Haven't had pizza in forever. I'm at Trout tonight.
You're having trout tonight, are you?
Yes.
Oh, I forgot about that post. You twat waffle.
I
Maybe
should
later.
have caught my own trout to eat, but I suck.
Right.
Well, you tried, Doc.
Not recently, no.
Ah, okay.
I have yet to catch a rainbow trout.
Are they prevalent around your place?
Oh, yeah, spring and fall.
Right.
In the springtime, they stock all the streams with brown trout, brook trout, rainbow trout.
Right.
They're just the little ones, though. You know, the little ones you eat. You just, take the head off of them, and well, some people don't take the head off. They cook it with the head on.
Right.
But the bigger fish, they come upstream from the Great Lakes in the fall.
What, to spawn or something?
Yep.
Is that
They'll
the
come up and
idea?
they'll spawn, and then in the fall time, the salmon and the trout will come up in the creeks and the rivers, and then in the springtime they'll go back into the Great Lakes.
Right.
I've hooked a couple of them, but I haven't managed to get close enough to them where I could keep them.
Right.
Yeah, there's a minimum length on them, I guess.
Not trout, no.
Ah, okay.
The regulations are kind of strange because it depends on where you go. I can still go and keep trout. There's 3 or 4 small lakes that I can go, and you can keep those any time of the year. But usually when you go fishing there, you just catch things you don't really want to keep.
Okay.
You just end up catching the little fish. That's just how it works, because you have to use the little bait to catch the trout, and they're a lot more finicky than, the sunfish and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I call them the dumb fish.
Oh,
Dumbfish.
poor
Yeah.
things will grow up with a complex.
Well, they should.
Oh,
They should grow up so they can actually get the hook in their mouth. All they do is bite the back of the bait, and they're not big enough to actually get the hook in their mouth because they're so small.
yeah.
Oh, right.
I'm talking like,
Yeah.
fish that, little
Just
tiny fish that you should have in a fish bowl.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
baby. Yeah.
Slaughtering all the poor babies.
Little bluegills and perch. I mean, the Great Lakes, the perch will get, arm's length, but not in these little ponds. I mean,
Really?
they're just overgrown ponds is all they are.
They must be quite ferocious on that lake.
I don't know. I mean, that whole lake is full. I mean, there's fish 20, 30 foot long in that lake.
Because they're quite a handful when you catch them in the lake. And
What,
they're
the
only-
perch?
Yeah, the perch, yeah.
Mm,
And they're quite tiny.
yes, they are.
Well, I say tiny, probably. With the average one around here, I suppose 5-6 inches long, maybe a bit bigger.
Yeah, we catch a lot of perch when we ice fish.
Right.
Because they'll school up, and you'll probably pull 100 fish out of the ice, but you only can keep about 5 of them because all the rest of them are too small.
Yep.
You guys probably don't do any ice fishing over there where you guys are at.
We don't have that much ice, to be honest.
Yeah.
We could, but only when we have a
It's,
good window.
a lot of the time over here, Doc, it's there. Like it might snow really heavy during the evening, say rush hour, and it will cause absolute chaos. during the rush hour traffic. But by the time you get up in the morning, it's gone.
Mm.
You know, that is pretty common over here. You know,
We get a lot of snow, but we don't.
if it
We only
lasts-
get about 3 to 4 weeks of actual cold weather, long enough to get 6-8 inches of ice so you can go fishing.
Right, okay. Oh, so you're not like ice road trucker type ice.
Not here. If you go a couple hours north, then it is.
Yeah.
Some years it's gotten cold around Christmas and it's stayed below, stayed below 0 for 2 months. Which is cool because
Yeah.
it really needs to be even less. Because even though it's below freezing, the sun and everything will still melt it.
See, that doesn't happen very often over here, where you get, a lot of a long spell cold weather.
Yeah, we usually get
And
I don't know what it is, minus
couple of
10,
days.
minus 20.
Couple of days and it's done, maximum.
Let's
You know,
see
last
here.
winter we had like a week and a half where the weather was cold, and then we had snow that was around for 6 days.
Hmm.
Because it stayed cold. But that's not normal.
Typically around the end of January, it gets
Yeah.
to your between minus 15 and minus 20 for a week or two. A lot of times you'll get like minus 25. So,
Wow.
yeah. Celsius.
Yeah.
Celsius.
Yeah. It's,
I'm converting it because for some reason we don't use Celsius. But yeah, it gets usually about a week or two we get that, and then it only takes a couple of days.
Yep.
Minus 15, and you got your 6-8 inches of ice.
Right. Yeah, no, I mean, that's cold.
Yeah, you load everything on a sled. You got your hut, your heaters, your propane tanks.
Right.
Load it all up. Pull it all out onto the ice. Drill a bunch of holes. Don't catch any fish.
Oh, well, that's how you go fishing. You drill holes in the ice.
Well, yeah.
Wait your line down.
Yeah, there's special ice fishing poles that are really short.
Yep.
And then you use
Yeah,
ice
be hard to
fishing
cast.
line.
Be hard to cast.
Well, that's because they're not made to cast.
Underwater casting, John.
Yeah.
So you drill a hole, you just drop it in, you put your fish finder in there, and my neighbors have got a camera, so you can put the camera down there and you can look at the fish, not bite your bait. That's the best. That camera's awesome. You just watch them fish come up there and they just don't bite it. They just sniff it and walk away.
Yeah. Say no.
Yeah, that's pretty cool to see, though.
I'd like
It
to
is.
see a fish walk away. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what I was thinking.
All right,
Got some special fish up that way.
swim away. Not
At
a
least
fish.
Johnny is sharp. He just woke up.
I'm
Yes.
surprised. Usually he's still in a daze.
I am in a daze.
Yeah, it's normal. You're always in a daze.
I remain in a daze all day until about a half an hour before I go to bed at night.
So you know that contract never came up that I lost
Didn't
last
it?
night.
Oh, didn't it? Bugger.
Different one came up for plowing for $97,000, so I'm taking that one.
Ah.
Did.
2 tractors, 6.5 hours according to Horseplay.
Wow.
Uh,
So
That
it
is
should
a big
do it
con-
while you have a go to bed at night.
2
Wake up.
tractors.
yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put both my plowing tractors on Horseplay, and then I'm gonna go to bed.
Wake up in the morning and I've done one row and then got a cord at the end of the field.
Yeah.
So
They've done the rest of the map.
interesting thing about that. When I make the course, I make it for 1 tractor, and I just put the second tractor halfway through the field.
Oh, yeah.
Because
Yep. Instead of doing
eventually,
2.
yeah, because if you do 2, eventually they try to cross paths for some reason.
Yeah.
I haven't figured out why. But that's what happened yesterday. I came home after I went out shopping and stuff. I came home. I thought I saved the game, and then my computer shut off.
Oh,
I
yeah.
accidentally hit the button, so it's my fault. And it never, that whole time it was doing that, it never did a save.
Yeah.
Yeah, this can be a cruel game if you don't save.
I don't understand what the autosave is if it doesn't autosave.
You should do it every 15
It's
minutes.
supposed to.
It's supposed to. It's set for autosave, but
Yeah.
it seems like it only autosaves when you go back into the menu.
Yep. So if you don't go to the menu, it won't save.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a bit dumb, isn't it?
is that true? If you don't actually
On single player, yeah.
Yeah.
go
Yep.
into the menu, it won't save. Because I wonder
Nope.
why.
That's how I lost my whole game, because I never went back into the menu. It never saved.
So you've actually got to physically save it, or you got to remember to physically go into the menu.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it won't do it. That's weird.
Well, if you save it when you leave anyway, you left,
Mm.
go to the menu. So it will either auto-save, or you'll have to do it yourself.
Yeah, but
But if you leave without going to the menu, then you won't.
No,
then
it
it
won't.
won't be saved.
The autosave just enables it to autosave when you go to the main menu. It's stupid,
Yeah.
I know. So if you have autosave off, it won't do that. It won't annoy you every time you press escape by saving. But you've got to remember to manually save it.
save, right?
And regardless, if you're going to leave your computer for any length of time, you should save. It's easy to save, but you can't forget.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a dumb autosave system.
It'd be
Like a
the
lot of
old
other
Minecraft.
games I play, if they crash, like multiplayer games, and if they crash because someone's had a network error, as soon as it crashes, it saves. So you lose nothing. The other person fixes his issue, we all log back in and keep going from where we left off, even the person that crashed. But that must be too advanced for Giants.
Yeah, I think in the next rendition of this game, I don't think it's really going to be much different. Other than I think they're going to kind of upgrade some of that stuff to keep up with the other games that have been out for 10 years and had technology that's able to save.
Well, that game we play together, Anno 1800, Doc, doesn't matter.
Yep.
You can crash that at any stage. It auto saves. Everyone logs back in and exactly where you left off to the millisecond. It's incredible. It's like a crash activates auto save and it saves and gets out. You know, it's damn good. Nearly finished, Wonko.
Yeah. If you nearly finished, you didn't need to put it on.
Didn't need to put what on?
Or to slow it down.
I never slowed it down. I actually sped it up when I came in. I put it on
You know what I mean.
0.5 in case someone comes in when I'm not around. To save anyone grief, you know.
Hard work, isn't it, Giz?
It is, mate. Yeah.
Bloody hell.
Makes you laugh, though, doesn't it?
That's why I live alone. I'm hard work. Oh. How was your week, Bonko? Busy?
Yeah, pretty busy. Being held up by other trades now.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
you were saying
That happens.
last week.
Yeah, fucking
Didn't you
plumbers
bloody wait on
screwed
the
us
plumber?
over.
The plumber and whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, he was supposed to turn up Thursday, and he never bothered.
Wouldn't mind if
That's
they-
wonderful.
You know what I mean? Because they must know
Yeah.
in advance they're going to be delayed.
Oh yeah, it was annoying, but what made even more annoying is he never bothered to say,
No,
Yeah.
it's
and
Yeah.
he wasn't
None you
answering his
said.
phone.
So he's on the blacklist now, I guess.
Oh yeah, he most certainly is.
Freak the traffic out.
Ah. Do. Shit. Right.
Has anybody actually harvested any of the vegetable crops yet?
Yes.
I think Johnny has.
Yeah. That's cool.
He's been
I
playing
like
with
it.
new map.
I like doing it with the 4-box harvester. You get a harvester that has 4 boxes. That's the best. You can do it on your own. You don't have to have bloody.
Yeah,
Is that which one's that?
There was a
It's a tow
thing on
behind.
the modder, Johnny.
I'm sorry?
There was a harvester pack on the modder
Yes.
that I think someone's modified.
Oh yeah, there's four. There's the grim.
harvester.
There's the grim harvester's been modified. There's the doodads that have been modified. Oh, what are they called again?
No, it had looked like every potato and sugar beet harvester in game.
You can now do that. Yeah,
It's
I
all
know.
modded in this pack.
Yeah, and there is one of the Grimmies. One of the Grimmies, you can get a 12-metre header for it.
Oh, I haven't seen that. No, these just look standard.
I mean,
These just look standard.
yeah, standard front on it,
or
but
whatever.
yeah. No, I usually ones that come in the game. A tow behind. There's one that you have to drive beside. There's one that has a single box, and there's one that has 4 boxes. And I really like that one. The hired worker will use it too, but you've got to go and have to
empty the boxes.
Yeah, get the boxes off him and give him 4 new boxes, which you can buy on the field, which is good. You can buy them separately and have them on a trailer, but it costs the same as buying them.
Buy them in the field.
In the field, yeah, directly. Like ordering them from the shop, you know. Oh, bring out 4 more boxes.
You know which one it is?
With the boxes? Yeah, I do. Just let me have a look. The 4-box one you're talking about, mate?
Well, I was taking a look, and I was looking at the one that's got like the big potato kind of box with the big thing in it.
Oh, it's not.
I mean, they're all one row.
No, they're not. There's a twin row one.
Oh, there is.
I thought it did 4 rows, Johnny. No.
Oh, there it is. There's the twin row one.
Well, it's a single row. The one with the 4 boxes. There is a twin row one, but I'm not sure. Is it that one? One of them's got 2 rows on it. Is it that one? No, that's a single row as well. There is a twin row.
I don't have a tractor to...
Twin row there, but you have to drive along beside it.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Oh, it doesn't box it. It just throws it into a trailer, does it?
Yeah, there's got no holding tank. It's got no holding tank. It harvests and puts it. You've got to put it straight in. But the one with the 4 boxes is the GCCI, 181 grand.
Oh, okay.
The last one in the row of the tow behinds.
That's pretty reasonable money.
Yeah, I love it.
For a single row, huh?
But it's a single row.
Someone said it was 780,000 or something.
No, that's
that'd be the motorised one, which you have to drive beside. It's got no tank. It eats a 4-rower, that one. It's all right if you've got mates with you, you know, that can drive alongside you, but... Or you use Follow Me, that's okay.
Right.
Yeah, Courseplay would do all right.
Courseplay might work it, I don't know. Well, the harvester will call the tractor and trailer if it needs it, won't it? So, as soon as it starts, it'll be yelling out for the tractor to get here, I would imagine.
Well, if you're driving the tractor with the cart, I mean...
Oh, yeah. Well, the hired worker will work fine too. Except the problem with it is, with a hired worker, he turns back on himself, which means he drives through the crop. Which means to unload him, you have to drive through the crops, which just is wrong to me. Absolutely wrong.
Well, it's not. The guys that grow carrots and red beets up here.
Yeah.
I was watching them harvest one day as I was driving by the field, and they do the same thing.
Yeah, they drive over it.
Yeah, but they seed the beets and the carrots are seeded in beds, and the beds have a certain measurement that if you drive with a tractor in the field,
Yeah,
the tractor will go through the gullies, which so they will never hit the crop.
No.
Well,
And you
yeah,
can
that's
every bed of carrots and beets, you can just kind of skip with a tractor. You can just drive through every bed you want without hitting the crop.
Yeah.
yeah.
So
they
either
have
left or right on the harvest, it doesn't matter.
No.
But their harvesters also had tanks on them.
Yeah, for the beets,
they do
maybe.
make them. They do
The
make them.
carrots and beets, yeah.
Over here, the carrot farmers over here, they use the same principle. They have someone driving next to them all the time.
Yeah. But they do make them, is what I'm getting. But Giants decided they didn't want the DeWolf harvesters that have header tanks. It's just stupid. Why didn't they? Because, you know, the big harvester with the front, the big harvester that does self-powered and
they will have to make money later in the game, Johnny. So they'll have to bring out the DeWolf later.
Yeah, there'll be another DeWolf up DLC coming out with the binned ones.
Yeah, with DeWolf, for example. Yeah.
Which will be null and void probably because there'll be that many people downloading the Grimmy packs and the other Roper pack. That's the word, and the Roper packs that. You know, hold 500,000 litres and have, 12-metre headers.
Yeah.
No.
Well, are the carrots and onion, or the carrots and the beets, are they in the game if you don't have the DLC or no?
Yes. You just won't be able to do anything with them.
Unless you get the mods.
Well, yeah. But you're going to have to get a modded planter, and I don't think there's any of them around yet. If you want to do them yourself, you would have to rely on the AI planting them for you. That's all.
Well, they plant beets with a regular planter here. Regular John Deere planter.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know anything about parsnips.
It's a white carrot, mate.
I don't think that's something that we do much of over here.
Oh. The parsnips are white carrots.
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying, Johnny?
Yeah. Well, if you got a parsnip and got a paintbrush and painted it orange, same thing, eh?
Yeah.
Who parked this bloody trailer?
What trailer?
My trailer in the shed. Bastard. I have to sack myself. I'll pull it away. Thank you. There's a tree lopping going.
Going fine, mate. Weird. Won't pick the weight up. Why won't it do that?
Weight's backwards. It's laying on its head.
No, it looks alright, the weight. Why won't it pick that up?
This friggin' truck. Hey mate, I've got a stump remover.
Have you? I saw I bought one now.
Oh, good.
Johnny was cheap with it, guess what?
Yeah, it looks like my stump removing days are over.
This is going to need... Oh, this is weird. This tractor won't pick up
That's not a tractor one, mate.
It is a tractor one, mate.
No, it ain't.
What? Watch,
Isn't it?
just watch. This tractor is not picking nothing up with the frontage.
Ah, well,
Right,
reset
well,
the
watch
tractor.
this.
Reset the tractor.
There you go.
Oh, yeah. So it won't pick up that weight.
It won't pick up the weight, no.
Reset it.
I'm not getting a thing.
Just reset the tractor. May have glitched.
Will it reset it here, won't it? Yeah.
Yeah, it'll reset it right there, where it is.
Don't know what happened there, Johnny.
No. Poor little thing had a glitch.
Yeah.
Probably all those trees you cut down.
No, I know I haven't used it. I've only used it for cutting grass last week.
Ah, yeah.
Well, I think I found my new tractor I'm going to have to buy when I get
Done it again?
vegetables.
Ooh. What is it, mate?
A New Holland 8970.
Oh, yeah.
Something to
Yep.
do with this stump grinder.
Is that one in game?
Oh, it's a mod on Mod Hub.
Oh, okay.
I used to run an 8970. But they put a US configuration on this tractor now, so it's worth
Ooh.
worth doing here. So I'm probably gonna have to go fiddle with it.
Oh, yeah. Of
Well, I
course.
want to add. Well, I want to add. The tires aren't narrow enough for the vegetables, and if this is going to be my vegetable tractor.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just going to add some wheel configurations to it to
Aren't
like
you still failing, Doc?
like I do all the rest of them.
Fair enough. You left your weight behind here, Gizmo.
For some reason it won't pick the weight up and the mulching.
That's bizarre.
Bizarre, yeah. Maybe it's because it's the mulcher of the animal thing. The tractor, I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't pick the weight, so there'll be enough tractor, isn't it? I don't think in single player I put a weight on it either.
Ah.
When I was
That
testing
Deutz
it,
is one of my favourite tractors. I always use it.
it's a lovely motor.
Yeah, and I always have front weight on it. It's my ploughing tractor, usually.
Yeah, no, but what I'm saying is I never tried it with without. Yeah.
Yeah.
But in single player I never put a weight on it.
Right.
I just picked it up and went. It's alright. It'll do what I want it to do. Without the weight.
What's going on? There's a menu. Jesus, mate. Thank you.
Hmm.
Does anyone else have problems with their silos on the farm?
I haven't tried
Because
mine
there
yet.
are a couple silos on the farm
Yeah.
that are suggesting me to fill them with lime or fertilizer, or the ones with seeds. But
Yeah.
Oh, right.
when I
get
try
my one
it,
to fill with
what-
lime.
yeah, same for me.
I think
I click the button.
I think it'll only fill with fertilizer.
Yeah, but I tried to fill it with fertilizer. That didn't work either.
I never tried that. I only wanted lime, but I couldn't, so I bought a lime thingy off of Johnny's.
Yeah, so you just removed the silos that are in place and build a new one.
No, I didn't even do that. I just put one down
Ah, okay.
somewhere else.
Because the ones that are on my farm are just not working.
I thought it was going to take fertilizer, so I left it. And I thought, well, I can use it for that, and I'll just put a lime one down. I never tried to put fertilizer in because
It says 10,000 liters of lime, but when you click OK, nothing happens.
nothing happens. That's right, yeah.
Ah.
In fact, I tried to put more than that in.
I was just giving an example.
Yeah. But it's yeah, I don't know. Be something for the update. Does anyone realise what the two different updates for Court Farm are yet?
Yeah. One's for one's for console. It's a giant's
One's
error.
for
Yeah.
Right, it's a giant's error.
Yes,
So
they put them both on the PC page.
What up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, the ones in game are only the console mods, right?
Huh? No.
If you go into the game and you go to the download thing,
No,
the
that's
only
PC.
mods they're just the crossplay mods, right?
No, they're not. No,
Oh.
they're everything that goes on PC.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because
Like
console-
I'm playing PC. If I go
Console
download.
Console can't download stuff off of our mod hub.
Yeah.
They can only download it off of their in-game.
Yep.
Well,
But we're not using their in-game. Because if you
Yeah.
look on it, it says you can click on crossplay.
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you got to
So-
remember it's been a couple of years.
Yeah. So
Haven't
Gizmo,
been
the
playing
safest
PC.
way to know whether you've downloaded the right one off ModHub is to download it in game. Map update.
Yeah. I wasn't worried. I just wondered why there was two there. Because there was
Yeah.
a couple of others as well that were duplicated.
Oh yeah.
I can't remember which ones they were, but there was definitely one that was duplicated.
Yeah, it happens. Unfortunately.
I thought it was a bit odd. Oh, I'll do that. Money. I even switched on. No,
No,
then.
my carrots aren't ready yet. Ooh. So I think that mod that makes all cedars rollers is making it so my carrots don't plant in the ridges; they leave the
No,
wood.
how are you planting carrots? There's a special way to do it.
Okay, well, what's the special way to do it, Johnny?
Yeah, you've got to, when you're doing, yeah, this was discovered when people were started planting it. There's been a couple of tutorials on how to do it properly. Cedars. Now, if you go to the carrot stuff, is it in cedars?
Yeah.
No, it's not here. Where is the carrot stuff? That's not it.
Vegetable
Vegetable.
technology.
Right. Now, the best way I think to do it, because it's done in one pass. Now, you get the, that's the cedar. It's 3 meters. Where's the other thing? I think it's a 6.
Hold on,
and a
you're talking to
6.
me like I'm watching what you're doing.
Yeah. You're not? Okay. Now,
Hold on, I gotta just let me log in your doohickey and all right. Oh, all right.
you see what I'm looking
'Cause
at? You need it,
the 800, that's the one I have.
the 800. This one.
The GF 800.
Right. That is not a cedar. That's a rower.
Mm-hmm.
Right? You got to do that
Yeah.
first and then run the
Did.
cedar over it.
I did.
And it's still not doing it.
When I started seeding it with the bigger of the two Caverlins,
Yeah.
it leaves a rolled texture.
Oh, mine doesn't do that, and I use that mod. See,
Really?
the way I do it, I don't use that. I use this one, the GF400. Now you can option that to have a 3-point link at the back, right?
Yeah, and put
so
the,
it
put the
rolls,
cedar.
and then you hook up the 3-meter cedar, and you can roll. I don't want to buy the bloody thing. Then you can roll and seed all at once. That's the one I use. You're doing one pass with one tractor rather than doing two passes with doing two passes. I know you're doing twice as much, but you've got to do twice the work.
Or I could have two tractors with
Yeah, and
two
it costs,
rowers
all
and
costs,
two seeders.
all costs more. Well, that's right, but yeah, that's the way I did it. It worked fine, and I've got the roller thing working, and it did it fine. So I don't know.
And what kind of tractor can I put on there? Oh, it's 160 horsepower. See, I don't have the horsepower for that.
160 horse, plus you need another 50 for the cedar, so minimum 200.
Yeah, see, I don't have a 200 horse tractor that can run that.
The Case 7250 Pro. Cheap, efficient.
No, I've got a Steiger that I run the rower with, the 8-row rower, but it's not it's too narrow to work with that big tractor. If I put both of them together, but I'm gonna get that New Holland, which is 240 horsepower.
And the sail.
I'm just gonna fiddle with the wheels and make them so that they're actual row crops.
Yeah.
Evan Leroy, didn't he do Maypole?
Yes.
He done Riverview and something Island, Ebony Island.
Ebony Island, yes, that's correct.
He did a lot of 19 maps.
Yeah. Well, Maypole's from 19, isn't it?
Oh, 15 or something. And Maypole's been around quite a bit because Maypole was a different map, I think, in 17.
Oh, yeah.
I could be thinking of something else, but I thought that when he built Maypole, it was based off of a different map that he'd made.
I don't know for sure. I know this map's lovely.
What map's this?
This is
Oh,
Glenleathann.
did he do this
Cavalier
one too?
Roy's map.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
He joined me on my first look and showed me around the place when I did a first look video.
Ah.
And he's popped into nearly every video I've done on it. I've done 3 now, I think.
I played Maypole for quite a while on console.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I played that for a while, and then I got kind of tired of not being able to use the hired worker on a British map and not having any friends to play with.
Oh, mate. No friends.
Yeah, I had no friends to play with, and I just I don't know. I just never felt like I was getting anything done, so I switched to RB's map.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's not like I could cheat money in. I mean, you can use this government subsidy, I guess, but I just don't feel right about that.
Do you know what I used to do, Doc?
Hmm.
I used to create a multiplayer game, give everyone money, and then run it back into single player,
Yeah.
and that was how you got your money in.
Yeah, join every farm, transfer money to the number 1
That's it.
farm,
Yeah.
then go back to the
You
number
know,
1
it did it
farm and
automatically,
ta-da.
doesn't it? It does it automatically when you
Ah,
when you go into single player. It automatically combines all the farms,
okay.
so you ain't got to do it.
Sounds like cheating. At least if you manually do it, it's almost like doing it.
but it works.
In a way, though, I find British maps. I feel like it's easier to make a British map off a real area than it is most other places in the country or in the world.
You reckon?
Because everything's fairly small and tight
Oh,
to
yeah.
begin with. You know,
2 kilometers. It's quite easy.
yeah, there's a lot of farmland and different farms in a small area where, like in Australia or you know, North America, everything is so spread out. It's quite difficult to find a real place that has enough area.
Yeah.
You go out to like I've looked at doing some high desert maps and stuff, you know, with the center pivot circles, but on a 4x map you get 7 fields.
Okay.
So I don't know, you know, it's hard to make an interesting map that's wide open.
Yep.
Where, like on a British map or maybe a German map or something, there's, you know, the roads are, in, you know, real life the roads are curvy and, you know, there's hills and things that are interesting, you know.
Yeah, that's right.
I think that's part of the reason why, you know, the British maps are more interesting to play than a lot of the other places.
Yes.
But I do like the Polish and, you know,
Yeah, I
Russian
love a
maps
good
and stuff too.
Polish or Czechoslovakian map. I do like them.
Yeah.
If they're done properly, you know, done well.
Mm-hmm. Most American maps just suck.
Yeah.
Most of them are done by Americans that have no concept of, you know, what it takes to make a good map. I mean,
Yeah.
Just because you made a realistic map doesn't make it good.
No. That
And what I've noticed,
Alma, Missouri, I think it's called. I quite like that. That's a nice one.
a lot of the American maps, they, instead of making an interesting map that's well detailed, like the British map makers do,
Yeah.
the American map makers make a map with a bazillion different things in it to do, and none of it works correctly.
Yeah.
It's like we make a very basic, plain, boring map to play, and then we put all this extra garbage into it. 14,000 crops.
Yeah.
You know, all sorts of different. We add all this stuff to it, but at the end of the day, none of it really works.
No.
Or it jams the game up, and you're driving around a map that looks like somebody's, train set on the floor at Christmas time.
Yeah.
Did I see a new American style map this week? It was just 4 big fields.
No.
I don't know what, I never looked.
There's a lot you can do to that map, mate. It's 4 big fields, but there's other fields all around the edge. You can play the game in American mode, or you can play the game in German mode. In American mode, you get American buildings. In German mode, you get German buildings. In American mode, you get American vehicles. In German mode, you get European vehicles. And yes, there are 4 big fields. But, so, you buy 1 big field, you divide it into 6, you've got 6 small to medium fields.
It wasn't so much, it was just the 4 big fields. It just, there was no detail. There was just a couple of those trees.
No, there is around the edge. That's where all the business is. And all the littler fields.
No, I mean like ground decoration.
Wait a second.
Oh, there is around the farm and around the town and around...
Well, the one I saw didn't have a town.
Really?
I'll have to dig it out. Try and find it again.
Yeah, I watched Farmer Klein's review and I watched Sealy P's review of it. 2 different opinions, and they both quite like it. Love the fact you download 1 map and you can play it in 2 different modes.
Yeah,
that is kind of neat.
And all the farms are fully editable. Like a lot of maps you can't take a building out, or there's certain decorations you can't remove. Well, this one you can do everything. And all the buildings that are on it are placeable. So if you don't like the arrangement of your farm, you can sell all the buildings and then redo it the way you want it with the same buildings.
So if I want to do that in Smokedown, we just got to import any buildings we want to use as placeables, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
and you get the map to call it from your placeables folder.
Which it would do anyway, wouldn't it, if that's where you've placed them?
Yeah.
Well, so when you make a, I don't know if have you made a map since like 17?
No.
Marco? Oh.
Yes.
Ooh. So when you remember how you used to place the building down and it was just there, right?
Yep.
That's all
well,
done
what
with
you do
coordinates.
now is you place the building down, but you just it's just a placeholder. There's actually a spot in the scene graph. If you place all your placeables in that, the map wipes them out. Like they're only like decorations, so you can see the map in GE.
Geez, you're gonna mix your own food manually, Scrump.
Yeah, why not?
That's how I like to do it. But so you're gonna actually.
It's easier with a mixer.
When it starts the map, it's actually going to place all your buildings on the map as placeables, and then you just change the XML to see it in the store, and then you make it so it can be sold in the 2 lines.
I'm going to have to research this then.
Yeah, good luck with all that,
It's not hard. Johnny's just that lazy.
I am too lazy to do that. I like the old-fashioned way. I plonk a building down, I level the ground, I make sure the triggers are there, and it does everything and it works. And I know it works because I put it down there and it's going to be there. Rather than the game going, oh, you want that there? Okay, plonk. Oh, hang on. Why is the trigger underground? No, not a fan of it. I prefer the
But how
old
do
GE.
you?
I think it's actually better because your
Yeah, a
cell
lot of
points
people do.
are all going to be pulling from the main game. if
Yeah, I
you
know.
use
And
those-
Andy's had to chat to me. It's much easier now. You're being stubborn, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, no. Yeah, I am. I learnt how to do it this way, and now I'm being told I'm not allowed to do it that way anymore.
you
So how
can't
do you
learn
build your farmyards if you can't? If you just put a placeholder down?
So what you do is there's a spot in the scene graph, and you actually physically import the i3D file, right? So you import your placeable building,
Right.
and then it comes in, and you move it around, you place it where you want it, you put everything where you want it, and then you're just taking the X, Y, Z coordinates and the rotation coordinates, and you're just putting that like in your placeables XML, and then
Oh, I see. Yeah.
it just loads it into that spot. Remember how you used to do like bales and machinery for the starting equipment? It's the same thing, except you're using placeables folder. But you can use the in-game placeables that you never have to edit. All you have to do is just put it in the XML where you want it rotated, and you can bring in all the productions and all the buildings that are already placeables in the game. You don't even have to bother with moving any files or worrying about any textures getting lost or any of that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Because when you used to do like the starting equipment, like in 17, you would place all the tractors and then you'd
Be right
save the
back,
game
fellas.
and
Go
then
to
you'd
loot.
use the items XML to put in your, items XML in your map.
Yeah.
It's just basically doing the same thing. So you could literally bring your map into the game with no buildings and go place like your town, go place your factories where you want them and your productions that you want in the game. Place them there. Maybe you want to put, other kind of stuff around it, more fencing. You want to do all your fencing in game? Fencing in game's a lot easier. Boom. Save it. Bring it right in your map like that.
That actually does sound quite good.
So what
Yeah.
you're saying is you could build a map in game
Mm-hmm.
and then convert it to become a map.
Well, yeah,
Opposed
kind
to
of.
a game save.
So the one I was working on in 19, what I did was I put all the roads in.
Right.
So I put all the roads in, and then what I did was I went out there and I got a plow, and I drove and did that. I drove physically on the map in the game, drove around, and I marked out all where I wanted my fields with the plow.
Right.
And then I went back in there, put the files back in the map, went into GE, finished the fields,
Right.
and I made all the fields with rounded corners because
Yep.
that was how tight the tractor and the plow turned.
Yep. Yep.
And while I was doing that, I had my PDA up with the actual, satellite image of the area.
Right.
Because the idea was to use that real terrain and the road network and then make everything else up myself.
Yep.
So I was kind of using that as a guide of where to put the fields because obviously when it's a mountain of trees, I didn't really want to put my fields there.
Yep.
But Actually, kind of an interesting map. I started doing it on 22, and then I just, can't be bothered. It's quite hilly area. It's going to have some nice features. Standard size map. Problem I did run into is that it was so hilly of an area that there wasn't enough flat area to put a lot of stuff, so the farms would have had to be incredibly small.
All right.
But yeah, you could actually just play on your map as you're building it, Wonko.
Oh, yeah, that's quite a neat way of doing it.
Yeah, see, I struggle in GE, but I can easily build stuff in game.
I don't find GE too bad. It's Christ. I just to get the dem file for the height map.
Yep.
You follow all the tutorials, and the link for micro dem is bust. You can't get it from that file.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't do it that way, though. I do it in a very complicated way that doesn't really seem to make sense to anyone but myself.
Right.
I was going to say,
But it works.
more complicated than doing micro dem.
No.
So, yeah, well, what I do is because micro DEM doesn't really work in my area, because where I was trying to build the map was between two different DEM, or two different parts. So I went and I go onto Google Earth, I make a path, a bunch of paths, and I scribble all the points on for the lat and longs, and then I export that into another website that takes the lat and long, and it gives you the elevation of every lat and long, and then I take that and I put it into another program of QGIS, and then I create my DEM there, and then I calibrate it to Giant's color scheme, and then I put that into the map. And it makes sense to me, but trying to get other people to do it doesn't really work very well.
Mm-hmm.
Then the next biggest problem I had was getting a water plane into it.
Don't worry about the water plane.
I need a water plane. I got the River Thames flowing through.
Well, yeah, but that you can do that later.
Yeah, you can do that later. Get the new water texture that actually flows.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Don't
I need
use
a
the
link.
old ones.
I couldn't find anything that would work.
Why? The new water textures that actually flow like a river.
Yeah,
Or
where would I find those?
Babbling Brook, or they're on other maps. You could borrow one.
They well, like you export the terrain into Blender, and then you cut out the terrain of where your water goes. And then you can make multiple water planes at different heights of the map.
Yeah, the new water textures look so realistic. It's probably the nicest thing I like about the new 22. I mean,
If you find a good example, send me a link, would you? Because I don't know any links for that.
Yeah, I do terrain.
I've only ever seen it on other maps.
Then I do roads. Yeah, I do terrain, then I do roads, then I do fields. In that order.
Yeah, I got my roads marked out in dirt as normal, and I got the river in, put it down at a depth, got the water plane in, smoothed the rough peaks off, ready to sort of go into a bit more detail. I thought I'd probably put the roads in once I finished faffing about with what I'm doing at the moment.
Well, with you it would be terrain, roads, hedge.
You might, yeah.
You gotta worry about fields if you got hedges.
It's also quite a flat map, so
Yeah,
It's
it
not
wasn't really hilly, was it? That I
No, the
remember. It had a
hill.
few undulations, but sort of just slight rises here and there.
Yeah, there's only sort of between 5 and 10 metre differences in height.
Yeah.
I thought I might get the big hill that's to the south, but it falls just outside the area of the map, unfortunately.
Oh, well, you'll have to put that in the, what's it called again? The edge of the map thing. Yeah. Anyway, are we going to work all night, or are we going to bed?
I was waiting for you to hit the trigger.
Okay.
I was still picking up the grass.
Well, you had all day complaining
not.
it wasn't going fast enough. Jesus. So when you're ready. Any minute
Kind of
now.
exciting to hear about Wonka making a map again.
No, he threatened it back
Okay.
in 19 a few times.
I mean, even if it never comes to anything, at least it's good that he's still messing about with it.
Yeah, that is. I tried to encourage him in 19 because I did really like Smakedown Farm. I played so much on that.
I mean, there's another guy I knew that used to fiddle around with maps. It can't be asked, but
Yeah, I can't remember him. Is he the one that used to do maps for 13, 15 and 17 and then when 19 came out said get fucked?
Yeah.
well,
Was
yeah,
it that
because
bloke?
that's his attitude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he's got all the time in the world to work on them. He just can't be asked, can't be bothered.
Yeah, I'm a bit bemused too that because it was only about a week or 2 weeks after I said go and get stuffed to 19 and the new editor, the Bullet Bill did. That's it, no more. No, they can stick it. It had the same reasons as I did for giving up. But he's given in, he's doing mods again. He's playing around with maps again. And he's let me down.
I thought he was only doing mods for 19.
Bullet Bill? No, he never did anything for 19. He had the same attitude I did. Get fucked. No more.
No, but 17. Sorry, not 19.
Yeah, no,
I
he's
thought
doing
he
22.
was doing
He's doing a
17.
lot of 22 textures and ground stuff, and yeah, it's available for map builders. Ground
What, are they
textures,
on
crop
Mod Hub?
textures. No, they're on Bullet Bill's webpage, or whatever it's called, Simply Safe, or is that defunct
No,
now?
that's not there anymore.
Right, so, but
That's gone.
I'm a member of his Facebook group and I get updated all the time. It might be on his Facebook.
I don't have Facebook, so I can't. Would you download and send me his foliage and stuff?
I don't know. Maybe, yeah. I haven't looked, but I will if I can.
Okay.
No, he just posts updates and pictures of the new textures, and they do look really good. So are we sleeping
I
yet?
really want to get like the Valley Springs grass texture. That's really nice. And then I would like cowslip weeds, stuff like that to go in hedgerows because that's what we have here.
Yeah.
Well,
Best
Bullet
looking-
Bill's big thing was because he couldn't blend the textures properly, right?
Yeah, that was his. Yeah, and that was my big problem too. I hated it because you can only have square corners now. You couldn't do a rounded corner anymore. I hated it. Absolutely hated it. It looked crap. And it wasn't because I didn't try. I tried. But it's just bloody square corners. And if you wanted to angle a road, it was all jagged because it wouldn't blend in.
Yeah, you have to blend the textures, like you have the gravel and the grass textures that are mixed.
Yeah.
But I don't quite understand how to make that work. I tried a little bit and gave up.
Yeah, me too. It wasn't because I didn't try. I tried making a brand new from scratch map for 19. But no. Oh, about bloody time.
Well, that
Yeah, he sold some milk.
hilly map I was doing, I was trying to bring that over because it was, you know, fairly easily done. But
Yeah. No, I don't want that. I want the other one. Go back the other way then. Thank you. The cows love me, 100%.
Cows love you, did you say?
Yeah, 100%. I went one of Lancy boys' cow sheds here.
it fit on that map, all right. Yeah.
I'm sorry, mate. Yeah, it looks all right on this map. Yeah. You can change the colour of the building, which you can make it blend in.
Thought you could.
Yeah, you can. You can make it different colours. Yeah,
Oh.
I've changed the colour of that. That looks all right. It's got a weathered look, like the roof isn't shiny and new. It's got like mould on it. Nothing like a bit of mould.
Yeah, it fits your underpants.
Yeah.
Bit of mold on them.
Yeah.
Supposed to change that. Wash them once in a while.
Nah. I find when you put them back on inside out, the mould rubs off on your shorts or your jeans. So that's all right.
You just toss them, huh? After a couple of months, you just toss them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just filters anyway.
Saves on laundry detergent.
Yeah. You're polluting the earth, not the water.
That's the one. Oh, now wait a minute. Before I do that, do this.
Does anybody use the containers and can explain to me what they are?
What containers, mate? Which ones?
When you go in the shop, there's that container.
When you go into the shop, there's containers.
Yeah. Just hit your shop button.
You mean here, in here? Container.
Yeah, you go down to like pallets or whatever it's under.
Oh, actually in the shop, not in the edit menu.
Like
Under
in the actual
pallets,
shop.
Containers. I don't see a container in my shop. Under
No,
pallets.
back up. It's under the pallet tab on the left hand side.
Containers, yes. Shipping container, yes.
Yeah. What is it? What does it do?
It's a container.
You can load them.
You can load
like
them with
you would a
stuff.
tipper.
Yeah.
I don't know what the idea of it is.
Trees.
Well, how do I pick it up?
With a container loader.
Yeah, and it has to go on a truck.
And
Tray,
there's a-
It's
trailer.
from the Platinum expansion, mate. It's for logging.
Yeah, but I couldn't find the trailer. Where's the trailer?
It's under the Platinum expansion. So, wherever that is, I guess.
Forestry
I have
equipment?
the combinations button for it.
Well, I guess I didn't think about using that. There's no combinations for it.
No.
Weird.
It says I can load it with trees.
Yes.
Yeah, you can load it with all kinds of stuff. Because there is a sale point as well that just only takes containers.
I mean, there's a low loader. Is that what I'm supposed to put it on?
Possibly.
No, I don't think no.
Something like
I've
that.
I've seen a skeletal. It's a bit like a tree trailer, but without the uprights.
Well, it'd be a container trailer. Yeah. mean, I've got nothing in miscellaneous. I got nothing in trailers. I got nothing in forestry. Anybody has any other hints of where it might be?
No. Why don't
Not low loaders.
you go to brands or to DLCs, install DLCs, and click on the Platinum expansion, and it will tell you everything in the Platinum expansion there, including, I think the container should be in here too. Platinum expansion, yeah, the container's there, as well as every other thing that came with the Platinum expansion.
We got some Volvo trucks. I got the 2 low loaders.
Oh, the list goes on for a day.
Tools. Yeah, but I got the container. I got no trailer for the container.
Ah, maybe it's just the placeable container that you put logs in, mate. Not transport.
Wait a minute. A hydraulic breaker that can be used to destroy rocks.
Yeah, no, that goes on the skid steers.
Interesting things. I don't quite know why we need a hammer in Farm Sim, but
It's well, on the Platinum map,
14.
you know, the one where you built the boats. When you cut the forestry down, there was loads of rocks, and you could break the rocks up and then sell the stone.
Yeah, you can.
And then that enabled you to be able to farm the land.
Yes.
yeah, log trailers. There's nothing there, nothing there. Yeah, I don't know.
It'll be a suck it and see, I'd say, mate.
Well, I don't think I'm gonna buy one.
Place it on the map and then see. You might just have to drive up to it with a log trailer, and it pulls logs out and loads it. Might be auto load. Who knows?
Well, I didn't even see a log loader that would pick it up.
No. It gets placed on the map, and you take your logs to it and store your logs in it. Because I'm guessing that's what it does. Yeah.
Why would I want to place it?
I don't know.
I don't think it's a placeable.
It's not a placeable. It's in the wrong menu, Johnny. It would show up at the store.
Yeah, I know that. I know that. I'm just testing you, make sure you knew that.
Oh, okay.
The old test ploy, Doc.
Yeah. I'm gonna give him a test. Gonna come with a 5-finger discount too. I'm rather impressed with auto drive, honestly. It works better than Courseplay ever did.
Never used it. Used Courseplay
Is that
a lot.
for going, like you can sell product from your farm to wherever?
What, auto drive?
Yeah. Is it for on the road?
Yeah.
Auto drive is basically Courseplay.
Right.
Without the automation part of it. So it doesn't do field work, it doesn't do that stuff. It does, like, you drive, it plots points, just like Courseplay used to. And then
That's not a blower.
You connect them all. Like Courseplay always kind of struggled with that, but you connect them all, and you make like a railway network, and it works phenomenally. It works great at finding its way to different places through the network and everything.
Okay. What, and it runs on the traffic splines or something like that, does it?
No, you make your
So
own.
so when you first log into a map with AutoDrive, it'll ask you, a box pops up that says, would you like to use like the traffic splines in that? And if you click yes,
Then that's
it
what it
automatically populates all the splines that are on the map.
is. Right.
But then you can
Like
make your
where the
custom ones
giants.
too.
Yeah, so but when you make the custom ones, you only have to make the custom ones
To the
off of the main
yeah,
roads and stuff. So
yeah.
it's pretty fantastic because
Unless
I'm
the map
making
builder did shitty splines.
well, yeah, I mean, but the best part is that you don't have to do anything. You just drive up to the points and you just right click and drag the points where
Yep.
you want them.
Yep.
It's so easy to edit. You just drive around, edit the points. It's not like course play where if you didn't make the corner wide enough, you had to go make the whole course again.
Yeah, I know. That used to be a pain in the butt.
Then they come out with the editor thing in that, but that thing was harder to deal with than it was just to remake it.
Yeah.
No, it works flawlessly. It's freaking great. And it'll sell, you know.
Yeah, so you can send it to a mill to sell product.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it'll so you name a point. Let's say you're doing forestry and you got a log truck.
Right.
So you name a point. It'll wait at that point, and then make sure everything's connected to your sell point. It'll go down there. It'll sell it. Come right back.
Yeah.
Right.
Like the Giants hired workers supposed to do, but just in reality just does not work.
So, yeah. I've never used it.
It gets tired, mate. You know.
Right. So
But I've noticed course play. The funny part is, the longer I play with it on this game, the better it starts getting.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's using the same. It must be using the same AI, algorithms to compute. Because when I first started putting course play on here, I'm like, I will just do everything myself again.
Bastard. Yeah, was you bastard. Mm-hmm. Okay. Hey, fucking blower.
That mixer not going to work for you, Johnny?
No, I don't want a mixer. I have to use a blower, which pisses me off. Not fair.
You have to use a blower for what, Johnny?
Bedding.
Ah, okay.
Can't put a bale in there. God, no. Can't put loose straw in there. God, no. Got to blow it in.
I just put a whole bale in, no problem at all. But that was
Is that
the
in the Lancy boy cowshed, Johnny?
Yeah.
Yeah.
in the standard cow shed that was on my farm. I just put a bale in it; it would take it.
Yeah. Not a fan of that cow shed. That's the Giants one. Not a big fan. It's too shiny.
Oh, the one that's on my farm, it's pretty good.
Yeah, I had one here too, and it had the robot on it, which was lovely, but didn't suit the map. It's too shiny and new and American looking. Too shiny and new.
German.
Or German looking, yeah. It wants...
The German cowshed.
Yeah, it wants someone to come along with a heap of cow shit and mud and just throw it all over it. It's just too shiny and new. It looks horrid. Especially on a farm that's got old buildings, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Anyone's game crash?
Anyone's what?
Game crashed. Mine seems to have
No?
frozen.
No?
No, me neither.
Running beautiful,
I've sold
smooth.
I've sold all my logs, so I'll be that.
You should be rolling in the cash now, mate.
We are slowly.
All I'm doing is spending money.
You've got to pay for all this equipment, though, Johnny.
Yeah.
First, but we're getting there.
I'm getting to the stage where I might think I have to take out a loan the way it's going.
I already took a small loan.
Have you?
Well,
Only small though, but
Yeah. Not quite. But I'm
I
warming
needed to buy fertilizer.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, shit, that's what I got to do on this bloody field.
I had to fertilize my fields, but no money for the fertilizer, so
Shit. I haven't got a fertiliser. The spreader either yet.
well, I did buy the spreader.
Oh, yeah.
has anybody done that calculation yet to find out if it's even worth fertilizing your fields?
Yeah,
it
fertilizing
definitely
is
is.
worth it.
Yep. Liming is worth it, fertiliser is worth it, weeding is worth it, rolling is worth it, and unless it's a really big field, mulching isn't. If it's a really big field, you should.
Well, so my plow mulches and plows.
Oh, cheaty one. I see.
Really?
Nope.
No.
It's the John Deere mulch tiller. That's the name of it.
Oh,
Have we got it in this game?
no.
No. Oh, okay. He's Doctor talking about his single player stuff, is he?
Yeah.
It's on Mod Hub.
Yeah.
How wide is it?
No, it's fun. Huh?
How wide is it?
What do you mean? What is it?
How wide?
Wide.
Oh, how wide?
Wide.
What sort
Well,
of girth has
I
it got?
can't understand you when you got
What's
the
its
marshmallows
width?
in.
Oh, no marshmallows
Just to
here,
let the
mate.
dog out. Be back in a minute.
Okay.
It's 5 meters.
Oh, bugger that.
What?
Not when there's a mulcher in the game that's 15.
Yeah, but it plows and mulches.
Yeah, not when the game's got a 9-foot plough.
Yeah, but you have to mulch it and then plow.
Yeah, but... Do you?
There's a Landau.
Did you come back from your freeze, Wonka?
Yeah, there's a Landau tillage pool
Literally
on.
a minute ago.
All right, strange.
Didn't even notice you come back in, mate. To be honest.
Oh, it just froze. I couldn't do anything.
Oh,
cursor
it
was on screen.
froze, yeah. I haven't had that tonight, but I have had that in the past.
Yeah. I can't remember having one as long as that.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is a wide landall that's, I think, 9 meters wide. And that mulches and then cultivates.
Mulch cultivates. Okay.
Yeah.
I never really do the mulching. Burns too
No,
much
it's
fuel.
not worth it unless you got big fields.
Only really, really big fields, but
Yeah.
else I would not do it.
I don't know. I don't understand the mulching thing. The mulching,
Oh.
I guess if you were saying it was being mulched, reality would be done with the, like, corn headers. That would be the only time you would actually mulch.
Or sunflower, yeah. Corn, sunflower, that sort of stuff, yes.
Yeah, some grains could be.
Because most of the time what we would do here is we would
Shit,
harvest.
Nancy, boy, that's a little...
And then we'll run a very light sort of disc or like a mulching disc type tillage tool over, but that's to work in the cover crop seed.
Yeah.
And they don't really give you a cover crop per se. They give you oilseed radishes, but they don't really give you a real cover crop in the game that's just a cover crop, you know.
Yeah.
Like, because it's usually wheat, oats, and rye are the 3 cover crops that they use. They could give you a cover crop, and you just can't harvest it like oilseeds. Because those radishes, you can't harvest
No.
them.
It's quite advantageous to plant oilseed radishes.
Is it?
Yes.
Why?
Fertilisation stage and, well, for precision farming it loves it.
Hmm. So I need a mulch seeder is what I need.
Ah. Mulch seed, eh?
Yeah, I need a seeder that mulches, so it mulches it, and then I put my cover crop down at the same
Ah.
time. Mulching seeder. It'd be cool, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it would be good.
Okay. Well, gotta go take the dog out. Start making some dinner. Hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Yeah. All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
All right, Duck.
My plans are to go and make more bales tomorrow.
Cool.
Strange. I would have never guessed that.
No.
Yeah, live out the dream.
Mm-hmm.
All good, Duck. You have a good meal when you're ready for it.
Okay,
It was a
guys.
try, right?
All right. I'll catch you guys later.
Alright, see you
Good
later.
night.
Bye now.
So apart from that other plumber not showing up, Wonko, you had a good week?
I'm back. Oh, Doc's gone, has he?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Wasn't
Yeah,
some-
otherwise it was good, mate. Yeah.
Some good progress.
Yeah.
Nice.
Why do I keep turning up in everybody else's?
I don't know. They get sick of you, mate, and they just leave when you're not here, so they're not being rude.
No, I said, why do I keep turning up in everybody else's vehicles?
Oh,
I don't know.
I don't know. You've not turned up in any of mine that I've seen.
Well, I've just been in looked like a forage harvester.
I don't have one of them. That'd be
Class
Wonko's.
Jaguar.
I think you helped Wonko last week,
Oh, is
Yeah,
that what it
you
is?
didn't you?
Yeah. Hang on, okay.
It's the only one though, Walker. You must have more than one vehicle.
Yeah, but I'm driving it.
Oh, you're driving the other one, you mean? Oh, okay. Yeah, I understand that.
So what you were up to, Gizmo? Been doing some logs?
We've been doing a few logs, yep. Doing a bit of a rebrand on the farm buildings as well. We will be doing.
I did solve that problem with those tanks though, with the silos. It does, when you go to the silo and you want to fill it, the first thing it says, it will fill that. But you can't switch. So if you go towards the silo and you press the maintenance button to buy seeds or whatsoever, if it comes up with the first thing, seeds, it's seeds only. So you can't switch to anything else.
No, you can't. No, it only holds one item.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
sorry,
the
I
strange
thought
thing
you
is, it
realised.
gives you
It'll give you-
gives you multiple options.
Oh, yeah, it does.
No,
Yeah, but you can't do the other option,
No.
it'll only
even though
take
it's
one
empty.
thing.
Yeah, even though it's empty. But
Oh,
it
really?
did take the seeds. Yeah.
Oh, I thought
So
once it's empty, you could change your mind.
No.
No, because they're empty when you start, Johnny, and I tried to put lime in mine.
Yeah, but there will be one taking lime probably. Gizmo.
And it wouldn't have it.
Oh, really?
Oh, it's just that. It's just not that one. You mean?
Yes, I have like 3 beforehand placed silos on my farm,
Right. Okay.
and there was one of them that
One
did
of them
take
took-
lime.
took lime. Okay.
I didn't have one to take fertilizer, so I did have to place a fertilizer one.
Yeah.
Solid fertilizer. Right, okay. I think I have a solid fertilizer one here. I think. This one's supposed to take liquid fertilizer, and this one's supposed to take solid fertilizer. I don't have a lime one, but I think there's lime at the shop just around the corner from me, so don't think I'd bother.
Did you need a straw blower, Johnny?
Yeah, I bought one, mate. It's okay.
Oh, okay. There's one in the sale.
Is there? Wasn't when I looked, bastard. Kept getting ripped. Oh yeah, the little one. Yeah, bastard.
There's a John Deere in the sale as well.
Yeah, I saw that. I was tempted.
It's a small
but
one there.
It's only a little. Hello, Wonko, doing his silage, eh? Your silage is fermented, mate?
Not yet.
Oh, but you're prepping for it. I see.
Oh, yes.
Ready for a trip home?
Yeah, I've got my flask and my sarnie.
Oh, yeah.
this hill. It is very steep.
Yeah, there's one hill that's really steep. Yeah, going towards your place. Yeah, I should. It's getting darker as the day goes on. 49 litres. Okay, that's perfect.
Oh, it ain't too bad.
No. Cloudy day.
Been like that all day here today.
Has it? Yeah.
Oh, it's been cold here. Jeez.
Yeah, it's been cold yet.
-11 it was.
-11.
Look at that.
Well, we got down to 3 during the day, which is unusual. Normally get those sort of temperatures in the night.
Yeah, one of you talking in Fahrenheit, the other in Celsius.
Celsius both.
No Celsius.
That's good.
No, there was no wind chill though, so that was good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you don't want it at that temperature, do you?
No.
You haven't been working outside today, have you?
A bit. I did some maintenance on my parents' garage.
Oh, okay.
I've been outside yesterday the whole day. It was
Yeah.
freezing cold.
Yeah.
I was that cold that when I came back home when I had my dinner, I fell asleep on the couch.
Yeah,
we
that's why he
wondered
wasn't
about
here last night.
That's what I said to him.
Yeah,
I'm back in
working
a
that
second, I
out.
heard something.
He's been out in some really
Yep.
cold weather. Chances are he's probably knackered. Why's that stuck? Is it stuck?
Okay, back.
Bye.
Nah, it was really cold and came back in, and the missus wasn't at home, so I fell asleep in the couch, and well, of course, no one woke me up then.
Yeah.
No.
That's fair enough.
When I did wake up, it was already past midnight.
Yeah. Must have needed it, mate.
Yeah.
Going on here. Jump over the bastard.
Why did that happen? Doo-doo-doo. Be right back.
Okay, mate.
Okay. So, did you finish your tree planting? Tree cutting, Gizmo?
No, I'm going to be ages doing this. There's tons of it.
Well, you did buy a big gear, so it'd be a waste of money if you only cut a half a dozen, wouldn't it?
That's right, mate. This is going to be days and days of planting, felling.
Forest
All right.
devastation.
Forest devastation, silage production.
Yeah.
The hedges seem to grab the tree though.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Collisions are clashing or something?
No, I don't know whether it's a I don't own it issue.
Oh, might be.
Because there's a hedge on the field next door.
And it's saying, that's my tree, give me it here.
So the trees that have dropped in it, you can't pull out the hedge.
Oh, yeah.
I've got one here that's like stuck.
Yep.
Well and truly. I've got one out, but this other one I'm going to have to clear up the mess first and then
Oh, yeah.
extract it. Too much junk around it to reconnect to it. Alright, it's definitely making headway into it. But even though this is probably the smallest field,
Yep.
or smallest area of logs,
Still got shitloads?
I've hardly touched it, yeah. We ain't done any of this for a while, so we're still getting into the
Yeah, a bit rusty.
Used to using it, yeah. We had to drop it and everything else. We're getting there.
The most logging I ever did was on Lone Oak.
Lone Oak, right.
Yeah. We all had a go at it.
Was that the one that had the big oak tree on the side of a field?
Oh, on top of a hill. Yeah, that was Bullet Bill's map.
Yeah.
Yeah, we played that
loved
for
that map.
ages.
So did I.
Yeah, I really liked it. But we had to go out logging. Ice's idea. Let's do some logging. Got nothing to do. And of course, Doc said, yeah. I said, oh, fuck no.
Yeah.
And there were logs
And then-
everywhere. Oh.
Yeah.
And you,
Chaos ensued.
sorry, mate?
Chaos ensued, and Ice got upset.
Well, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. And I drove a logging truck with the auto load trailer. And there was
Yeah,
two
yeah.
of us doing that. And I'd arrive where all the logs were.
Yeah.
And I'd go, where are the logs? Just over to your left. I don't see any logs.
Really?
Yeah. No, we're cutting logs here. Are you? I don't see any trees. So I'd drive around, hit a tree, and then drive towards where they said the logs were, and all of a sudden they have appeared. Oh,
Oh, really?
Jesus. It was just so bad.
It was like World War One, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah. Bloody
Seriously,
disgusting.
it was stumps everywhere.
It was what?
Stumps and fallen
Logs,
trees
yeah.
everywhere.
There were trees everywhere, because I think we had three Ponzi's
sometime.
going and two log trucks,
Right.
semis.
So you've got to have some kind of organisation. You can't just keep lobbing them down.
Oh, yeah, but when you play with ice, there's not much organisation. No,
You know.
sorry. Lovely man that he is.
I tend to cut a few down, whip out the stumps.
Yeah, but the thing is, there was like 5 or 6 of us, so
Yep.
you couldn't just stand around because we weren't doing anything else. We had nothing else to do,
What else to
basically.
do? Yeah.
So, you know,
Oh, we used to do buggy racing, didn't we? Go karting.
yeah, we did some of that. Yeah, we had buggies. We built a ramp over the river. We would see who could make it over the river.
Yeah, great. That sounds like
It was a
fun.
lot of fun. There's buggies in the game now, go-karts. I often think about that when we used to do that. Oops, used to crack the shits when we did buggy racing.
And the buggy racing on Sosnoska.
It was, yeah. And who was it? It was, oh, what's his name now? Well, it's still his name now. The American.
Rubber Burner, Doughboy.
Doughboy. Doughboy came on and wanted to play with us.
Right.
And we had the ramp set up over the river, just across from the farm. And we'd been mucking around. And he wanted a special F1, or F250 or F350 that wasn't
pickup
on Mod Hub, but he had a download link for it.
Yep.
And I said to him, right, take our the pickup we've got.
Yeah.
We just had a normal pickup with a passenger script because we used to drive each other around to different fields at one stage. And take our pickup, and if you can make it over the river in one go, I'll download it and get it for you. And he tried and he tried. He was almost in tears.
No.
But we ended up getting it. It was a big
Yeah.
piece of crap. Had errors in it.
Yeah. Yeah, all that stuff was in those days. I mean, on this North Dakota map, we got a fantastic one.
Yeah, there's some good ones around now.
Always used to be the John Deere stuff that was really bad.
Oh yeah, he had to have all the John Deere stuff. Didn't matter if it worked or not.
He's a fanatic John Deere man.
He loved John Deere. He did. I'll
Never seen him do a
double.
streak without it.
Yeah.
He used to have the biggest mod folder I've ever heard of.
Oh my
Yeah,
god,
It
yeah.
was got so many mods.
And he wanted to host one, so you know he had a server, and it was a big American map, 4x map. You're gonna play, you know? Yeah, no worries. Yeah, no worries. And I said, yeah, all right. And anyway, I couldn't log in. I did once, and then I got booted straight away. And I tried to log in, it wouldn't let me in. Oh, you must be, you know, something wrong. And I said, no. My system and the fact that I'm so far away, I can't download 1,000 mods, especially when most of them have errors in them. He got quite offended. I said, sorry mate, I can't join you. And ICE, I think, played that night and never went back because of all the errors and problems they had.
Yeah.
Getting laggy and locking up and jittering and so I liked Doughboy, but he was a nice guy. He seemed like seemed too nice. He seemed, I don't know. I don't want to say nasty things, but I don't consider them nasty because I did like the lad. He seemed very childish. He didn't get his own way. It was like he was going to go in the corner and have a cry.
He got really badly injured, John.
He did, I know, and I felt bad for him.
Got run over by a cow, basically.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, hurt himself pretty bad. Yeah.
Yeah, he did. He was in a bad way for a long time.
Yes.
And consequently, he never went back to driving.
No, I don't think he did. No.
Last time I spoke to him, he was driving an ambulance.
An ambulance?
Yeah, he was driving an ambulance.
Ah.
He was going to get back to streaming and this, that, and the other. And
yeah, he was going to start playing again. He was saying that on his Discord channel. I was still communicating with him on and off. And he did pop into the odd stream, but very oddly. Very odd. But yeah.
Yeah, because he got really... he was off work for months.
I'm sorry, mate, what was that?
He was off work for months.
Yes, yes he was.
Probably even years, I think.
Yeah.
Because of how he got... I don't know whether he got any compensation or anything, because it was at work.
Yeah.
It was a work injury. I'm not sure. Got any compensation or not. Tell you what, it's tight getting this trailer around, but well worth the effort.
There is one for the hook lift.
Yeah, but
not good enough, I see. Yeah.
No, it won't be long enough, Johnny.
Ah, you're cutting long lines.
They've got to be a certain length.
Yeah.
To make the top dollar.
Yeah, to get the top price for them, they do, yeah.
I'm not running the perfect length, but I don't think I couldn't get the trailer I need for the right length. You're never going to get round here. The one I've got's okay.
Yeah.
Is tight. Luckily, the wood yard's not that far away, so it's not like I'm having to drive through town.
There's quite a few auto-load log trailers on the server.
Yeah, I've got one of them.
Yep.
Got one. It's doing the job. stumps, and then I can sort out this log that's stuck in the edge.
What's up, mate?
I thought I need to just straighten these logs up a bit in the trailer. So I thought I'd drive into the lamppost,
Oh,
and it's got no collision.
oh,
So it didn't do what I wanted.
yeah.
Just kept on rolling. Never mind.
Just drive through an hedge, Gizmo. You will have a collision.
Yeah, no, I've driven it into a tree instead. That's all right. Right, let's get the big boy out and grind these out.
So anyone of you got some cows and stuff running already?
Yep. I only got 20
No.
though at the moment.
You got cows, Johnny?
Yeah, 20.
Alright.
That's all.
Won't go out yet?
No, I spent too much money modelling the farm.
Did you change your cow shed, Wonko?
Oh, I sold it. I haven't bought a new one yet.
Yeah.
200 grand.
They'll make money on all that silage you got there.
Once it's finally fermented, yeah.
Must have a few 100,000 have you? 1 or 2? Maybe
Oh,
more.
I don't know. We haven't got stock checker, so I can't tell you.
We haven't got one
Stock checker.
stock check. They tell you how much silage got in your bunker.
Yeah, tells you everything. How many
Yeah.
bales you got, where they are.
Yeah. When you walk up to the silo, it tells you how much is in it.
Don't have to walk up to the silo.
Easy Dev tells you where all your bales are.
Yeah, neither of us convenient a stock checker.
Yeah. Another mod that covers the mods that you've already got in the mod folder. A mod for a mod. Yeah.
No, it also tells you the best place to sell it, the right time of year to sell it.
So does the escape menu when you go to sell it.
Ah, Jesus, Johnny, you be an awkward sod sometime.
I am. Always. What do you mean sometimes? I'm
Yeah,
pain in
sorry.
the ass. What are you talking about? But I'm telling you the truth. It is all there. I know it's all convenient stuff. Some of it's great. I wouldn't mind getting that. What is it? The animal menu thing? I can't remember
Oh,
what it's
what,
called.
the one that tells you the daily use.
I think
daily
it
feed.
is. I think that's what it does. Not sure now.
And your yearly amount as well.
It does what as well? Sorry.
Tells you how much food you need to provide per day and per year.
Oh, that one. Yeah. Yeah, that's the one. I wouldn't mind that one.
I can't remember what it's called.
Yeah. Animal food thingy. I'm sure it's more technically called something else, but that'll do.
Oh, sure it is.
Yeah.
I've got one of these American fermenting silos, and boy is it bloody slow.
Oh, yeah. As,
That's
It's
highly-
slow, but it's doing the job.
yeah, they are slow in real life.
I've got quite a lot of silage from it already.
I've had
Yeah.
5,000 litres out of mine, and I've had it 2 days.
Is that, yeah, well, that's bloody good for 2 days. Jeez.
Yeah, we're talking game days, oh.
Yeah.
I think mine's doing better than that. I've got 36,000 litres. And
Oh yeah, it's full. It's got 480,000 minus about 5,000, so 475,000 litres in.
of grass, you mean?
Maize silage, I think that's got.
Maize sounds, okay.
Can I use?
That might be the difference, because I'm fermenting grass,
Yeah, most
and I
takes longer.
already got 36,000.
Yeah, most takes a bit longer. But those silos are good, you can put both in.
Couldn't move this tree.
Sorry, mate.
So I couldn't move this tree with.
Can't move the tree.
Couldn't move the tree with the arms.
Ah.
I switched on super strength.
Your mic's far away, I think. as well.
Yeah. I said I couldn't move this tree with the harvester. But I picked up the put on super strength, picked it up straight away.
Yeah.
Just kept telling me you can't cut this tree.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing I was over the boundary.
Must have been. Yeah, super strength doesn't really care if it's over the boundary or not.
No. They're not letting me cut it then.
It's an illegal tree, Gizmo. You can't cut an illegal tree.
No.
No,
Bloody
it's
hell.
my tree, but it fell over the boundary.
Yeah, so it belongs to your neighbour.
And I
Yeah.
can't pick it up. No, I've got it back on my ground now, but it's not
Oh, okay.
playing game. But the old method. Yeah, that ain't working. This is.
No, I know. It's not working. God.
The one.
Shut the blinds on the cow barn because it's a miserably cold day.
Was that Johnny?
Shutting the outside blinds on the cow barn because it's a cold day.
Oh.
Lovely. It is a clear blind, so, but, you know, it's a thought that
Oh, like
counts.
the black sheep modding one.
Yeah, a bit like that one, yeah. This one's Lancy Boys.
But that is, the black sheep one has a clear blind, doesn't it?
Yeah. That's a bit weird. Okay, down or up. Okay. That'll do it. That's good. Do, 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 do. Was that all you were waiting on, fella? Run out of silage. Jesus. I got 59,565. It's full. Oh, sorry. Oh, let's see. I'm wrong there. Anyway, that's about me, guys.
Okay, mate.
Alrighty.
See you tomorrow, eh?
Should do, yeah. I don't see any problems with that.
Yeah, I should be off in a minute as well, I think.
I'm sorry?
I'll be away in a minute himself.
Okay. Not a problem. Well, I'll save it now and get out. And I'll come back later and save it again.
Okay, mate. Nice
All
one.
right, Johnny.
Fitting.
Oh, yeah, that was a saver.
That was a save.
Stop.
Alright, fellas.
Stop.
You have a good night, a good day tomorrow.
Cheers,
We'll catch you later.
And you.
See
See you
ya.
tomorrow.
Alright, see you
Yeah.
later, mate.
See you later, Johnny.
Bye.